It was Friday night, 1 minute to 6. Drew Carey was waiting for a call from execs at ABC about his pilot. 6 o'clock hit, nothing. He figured it was over, cracked a beer, and settled into the disappointment. But then, long before the Drew Carey Show, Drew was just a guy in Cleveland writing one-liners for a DJ friend's radio bit. In 1985, that friend told him to hit the library and learn how to write jokes. A year later, he won an open mic contest and became MC at the Cleveland Comedy Club. By 1988, he'd hit Star Search.
He's from Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Drew Carey.
My mom had to raise me all by herself because my father died when I was 8 years old. That's what he told us in the letter.
By 91, he was on The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson.
Yeah, I know what I look like next.
In 1994, he wrote and headlined Drew Carey, human cartoon for cable network Showtime, and won a Cable Ace Award for Best Writing. That's when ABC came calling. They wanted a sitcom that sounded like him, loud, self-deprecating, and completely allergic to glamour. They paired him with Roseanne writer Bruce Helford, and together they cooked up a show about a Cleveland HR guy, his oddball friends, and the quiet absurdity of office life. Network execs weren't sure what to do with it. The idea of a Cleveland everyman in HR didn't exactly scream must-see TV in 1995. The first drafts were rough, too dark, too plain, and too Midwest for ABC's taste. Carey and Helford kept rewriting, chasing the right balance between cynicism and charm. Then came a tempting offer. The WB guaranteed 13 episodes. They turned it down, betting that ABC's bigger reach was worth the risk. Scripts kept changing, notes piled up, and deadlines closed in. By Friday, the pilot was in ABC's hands with a 6 p.m. decision. 6 p.m. came, no call. Drew assumed it was over and cracked a beer. Minutes later, ABC finally called. They'd picked it up, just barely. Once the pilot was alive, the chaos really began. Casting for a regular people sitcom sounds easy until every network exec wants a big name. Drew pushed for friends who could actually keep up with his rhythm. Ryan Stiles joined from Drew's improv circle. Dietrich Bader almost took another pilot before jumping ship, and Krista Miller balanced the madness with just enough normal. Kathy Kinney, a real-life Cleveland buddy, was meant for one episode as Mimi Bobek. The network called her too weird. Mimi shifted the whole show's energy from quiet office comedy to a war-painted workplace battle of wills. Early test screenings proved the chemistry worked. That mix of real-looking people and offbeat humor set the show's tone before episode 1 even aired. The Drew Carey Show premiered on September 13, 1995, sliding into ABC's Wednesday lineup right after Ellen. Critics didn't expect much, but the show's blue-collar tone caught people off guard. Entertainment Weekly praised the show's cast's relatable charm, while Variety called the series a fresh take on the working stiff. The premiere pulled in solid ratings and was picked up for a full season. By season 2, the audience had found it. Viewers liked that it wasn't about perfect lives or skyline apartments. It was about people who worked, fluorescent lights, rent stress, and bad bosses. That was the Drew Carey Show. After 9 seasons, 233 episodes, and a permanent slot in syndication, The Drew Carey Show had earned its place in TV history. Even as it got weirder, dance numbers, musical openers, full-on dream sequences, it never lost its center. This was a sitcom where a group of office workers once broke into a drug company to save a sick dog named Speedy. That was the magic of the Drew Carey Show. The absurd stories, built on real friendship and jokes that still had heart underneath the chaos. It stayed loyal to Cleveland, to friendship, to the idea that life's biggest joke might be the one you tell about yourself.